my stuff together. And this kind of track continues to... Yeah, this is the track that's supposed to play during the sand filling, in the desert where you fight, and then leads into the fight with Antlion. But how do we get that in the original English version for one reason or another? Alright, oh, let's get ourselves going here. Make sure the game's actually up. Main screen loads. Hopefully, whatever the last update was, I don't have to redo this capture, because that would be really annoying. Okay. Go. Cool. Welcome back to Crystal Chronicles. So, I did do a little bit of off-camera grind here. So last time we did years 7? I think we did 7 and part of 8. It was a long year. Because we did Connell Currick. No, I did Connell Currick, and then we ended up doing another year, and then we did Damon, Connell Currick, I think were the final 2, and then we went and did Kalanda, and we went ahead and did Ravenna. So, those are the big ones that we handled. We progressed the plot forward a bit. And we learned that Gertie likes to dress up as Hurdy and pretend that he is him. Which throws into some questions about some things. And he's also never met his brother, apparently. And yep, we saw most of the storylines through. We haven't seen the end of Shella, and we haven't seen the end of... We finished Hurdy and Gertie. We finished... I don't think we finished the Selkies. We're missing one more event on Selkies. We're missing the Shella Caravan, and we're missing the Alphateria Caravan finale as well. We're missing a couple of finales. So, anyway, I did a little bit of off-camera grind, so I want to take a moment and clean out my inventory. Getting into poetry, apparently, I see. Ominous poetry. Griffin wings. I've been carrying those around for a while. Don't need the jagged scythe anymore. The surfing, the curl whisker. Quest flower is a thing I think I'm supposed to hold on to. Okay. Today's been a odd day. I've had a horrible stomach problem today from whatever the hell I ate on Saturday, which is probably a Stromboli. Because the crabs weren't the problem after that. It was Stromboli I seem to have had a problem with. So, yeah, that's a fun one. The Stromboli has ruined my stomach for the last couple of days. I'll say easier. Alright, so we cleaned up our inventory. Now we need to plot ahead to where we're going next. I think I can get to Mosh it. Turn to losing access to 95% of the internet unless our video record you face the Recoy government. Your series of poorly secured third-party failure points. Oh, this one. Unfortunately, I want to do the funny thing here, but it ruins the story. A thought came to me last night when I looked into the sky. That's good. Hey, you're not listening, Koopa. Oh, I'm all ears. I realized that I want to be a star. I want to shine through the darkness and be a guiding light to others. Are you speechless with emotion, Koopa? No, or dumbfounded by your stupidity. They're here. Places, you two. You'll see when we get there. Alright, hand over everything you got. You're not getting past me. Moogles are too cute to hurt, Koopo. Come on, hand it over. Got you surrounded. So, funny enough, if you charge through, you will literally team rocket the Moogle into space. And that ends the bandit storyline right there. It's beautiful, but also, there you go. Apparently, if you make a copy of Death Stranding, you can use the photo mode and scan the guy's face for verification, and it works. Huh. Oh, you're just using using Norman Reedus' face. Okay. You're a smart traveler. I wish everyone was as smart as you. I lost 96,376 gil. Oh, I did. They actually take your cash in this one. Hmm. Right, that's why I always run over the Moogle, because I have infinity money and I'd rather not lose it. I'm not entirely sure. I'm kind of waiting to find out. Because, yeah, I admit the internet, the face policy thing is actually kind of extremely problematic. Like, it, A, does not deter the problem. It doesn't stop people from doing any of the things it says it will do. It just makes corporations less legally viable for the, you know, legally liable for the thing that happens. That's it. It doesn't do anything else. I mean, as things usually go around here, consumer protections go through the fucking floor every time. Okay, still have more than enough cash to function. That's fine. But yeah, no, for the most part, those, like, safety measures are pretty much exclusively for lowering company liability, because they don't protect consumers in any meaningful way. I sold the things for that, so I actually should just ditch those. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, I don't need either of them, I don't know why I'm carrying them around. I have Excalibur, I don't need either of those. You can't make Eternal Armor. People's actually suing the UK over it. Yeah, it feels like the US and UK have been doing the space race, except for becoming full-blown police state. Yeah, although in the UK, at least in Britain anyway, that particular... they're pretty bad at doing the whole police thing, so at least that's mildly funny on their part, I guess. But yeah. I mean, yeah, because Wikipedia doesn't sell anything? They're not like a corporation. They don't sell a product. They just do a public good. So, ugh. Let's do the easy levels, now that they're all tier 3. Get those off our plate. I need to do Moshit Manor, too. This will give me the buffer to getting into Moshit.
I once asked my
Because
mother,
Moshit 3 will give us
"Where did I come from?"
the best shield.
She answered, "Why, we all sprouted from the mushroom forest, of course. Nightmares soon haunted my sleep.
Anywhere online where you interact with media created by someone else that ostensibly contains
toadstools.
adult content, so the entire internet,
woke
unless
in
I'm misunderstanding
tears.
something.
But felt the warmth of my mother's embrace as she comforted me. It is
Yeah, I don't
something
know
I
enough about the actual
still
bill's
remember to
wording.
this day.
I haven't seen any of that. I've mostly just seen it's in relation to X, Y, and Z, and the payment processor nonsense happening. Doesn't surprise me on that front, yeah. Beat enemies with spells. What do you got for me before I... Okay. I do need gravity here. So let's take gravity. It is happening in tandem, but seemingly... Yeah, they are unrelated. I know that much. I just know that's what's been happening in relation... You know, in related to news. I can ignore you. What do you got the range for that? There we go. One second. There we go. That's the cure water I wanted. Okay. Threat, And if you go to Wikipedia for an example of, this is going to be a picture of penis, so I'm going to assume that makes it adult content. Yeah, who knows. Not particularly optimistic in general, but yeah. I'm not entirely unrelated. It's a pretty big coincidence this is all going on at once. Australian is mostly self-important activist group, but I guess that also had their own possibility that they're trying to coordinate. I mean, so like Australia is also doing a similar law, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was a motivating factor. Oh yeah, I forgot. This is the new cycle, so you have to wrap around here. Yeah, I knew this happened eventually, I just didn't remember when. Cycle 3. That's it. Oh, right. Use magic. Except I can't use magic yet. So they've been banning protests in a kind of roundabout way for a very long time, yeah. As far as I'm aware of the situation. It's not a agreement, just an acknowledgement. Yeah, I know Not even... Okay, so it yes and no, but sort of both, yes. Was that they banned, what is it? They're labeling all Palestine support, Palestinians all blanketly together as Hamas, which is a terrorist group. But also they're blanketing... But there's also a non-profit that they've labeled as a terrorist group for no reason. And they ended up... So the group relabeled and just called themselves, just named it after the lead, like, bill writer for it. So it's now illegal to be in support of, Andy Orbanon? Something like that? Whatever the hell his name is. Which is pretty funny. Like, not funny in a way that would be good, but, like, you know. The very thin, taking what you can get, I suppose, way. Sort of. Winnie the Pooh thing is just like Xi Jinping hates being associated with it. Whereas they're just... This is just like if somebody tried to ban an anti-Xi Jinping group, but they just called themselves Xi Jinping. So, yeah, it's been a time. Yeah, the crackdowns on adult content on Steam and Itcher originate... Yeah, I actually didn't know initially that, Collective Shout was like an Australian turf group. I didn't realize that until I saw the that Running with Scissors notice. Like, I saw the name, but I didn't really know anything about it. Like, it is funny that, like even Wikipedia lists them as a hate group. Well, it lists them as a turf hate group, which, I mean, at a certain point, you're just, you know, saying the same thing twice, but, you know. Just to be thorough, I guess. Needless to say, the situation is sub-ideal, yeah. It's being funny. Yeah, I do hope that the situation irons out for the better. Not immensely confident, but I can hope at the very least. You know, grab that. At the bare minimum, that the payment processor situation gets handled. Because I mean, for as much as, you know, I am the, you know, maybe we should adopt communism or something kind of guy, at times. You know, something, play Disco Elysium, etc., etc. we do still currently live in Hell Nightmare World, where we don't really have an option to not use Visa. So, hopefully something will change. Like, sure, at a certain point, I think Itch deserves flack for the way that they've handled it. Just throwing people on their asses out of the blue is not good. I think that was kind of shitty, but also, like, they generally foster a really good space, and they do a lot of good work. So that's kind of the, you know, like, at a certain point, yeah, fuck Itch, but also, like, no, Itch does do... It's one of those messy spots, but also, like, no, they wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't, you know, the fact that most of their cash was locked behind what's going on. Yeah, like, like a weekend after they pulled out the rug under a bunch of people? Like, they had, what, years? What? I think that was, like, primed, like, for, like, 3 years or some shit, right? Like, they had time to organize a plan for handling this, and they handled it at the last minute. Controller. Probably being funny. My own situations, they were blindsided by this, and they shouldn't have been blindsided, but they were doing what they can. Yeah, that's kind of the situation with Itch. It's like, they definitely should not have been caught in this by any stretch, because they all had warning for this and just didn't, and they fucked over a bunch of people for it. It's giant kerfuffle, Twitch cracking down on copyrighted music. It's easy to paint them as a villain, but their hand was forced and overwhelming destruction force we call money. Yeah, more or less. Like, yeah, I don't blame... I don't blame Twitch for being heavy-handed about, like, copyrighted music or whatever. Like, I don't think that would bother me as much if it wasn't about the fact that, like... What? I think 6 out of the 7? Like, copyright claims I've gotten? 5 out of the 7 copyright claims I've gotten have been from, like, some jackass who doesn't actually own the copyright for the music at all, for any reason. Like, just some guy that made a remix and decided to copyright claim the entire song that Nintendo owns. And Twitch just lets them do that, and if you want to contend against that, you have to give them your home address and all of your legal information. That's cool. What if that party involved is bad? Well, what if there is, like, something incredibly horrible about, you know, the other person on the end looking to abuse that situation? You have no recourse. Like, it's bad. Yeah, obviously I'm not exempting YouTube on that particular statement either. But yeah, no, there's no... Like, it would be one thing if, okay, fine, I'm being copyright claimed by Nintendo for having some Pikmin music. Fine. Like, that's something I can consider and work around and something. But, like, if I'm playing a song and I have no problems whatsoever for any reason, and the only problem is some jackass who doesn't own the music is claiming it. That's irritating, because I have no recourse on that whatsoever in any meaningful way. What am I gonna do? Mail Nintendo to tell them that somebody's stealing their copyright claim money? On the 3 cents I make on this stream? 3 cents a year? Like, I'm not doing their fucking legwork for them on a thing that they should be handling themselves. That shouldn't be a goddamn problem in the first place. Yeah, I can agree with that. Anyway, sorry, just catching up here a little bit. Valve also specifically said back in 2018 that they had started allowing adult content and that they wouldn't be cowed by payment processors. Yeah, well, again, there's only so much choice because you don't really have a choice to not be like, if Visa says no, you can't use Visa anymore, that's like 40% of your income just out the window. Which, like, sure, Gabe is, you know, a libertarian, and all of the asterisk good and all of the bad things. Okay, you know what? I won't say all of the bad things. I can't comment on that one, but I will hold, you know, I'm willing to hold the asterisk for anyone calling themselves a libertarian. But still, point standing. But anyway, I suppose the long and short on me rambling about things would be capitalism bad. And you believe it. You believe the villain was the money man all along. Mass popularity that makes YouTube's automatic claim system get extra aggressive. That's weird. Like, especially if you aren't... Is he even, like, copyright content? Like, copyright claiming stuff on there? Like, in a sense, I can't, you know, blame him or whatever, but it doesn't really strike me as someone putting the effort into doing something like that. Or as arcane as, you know, things go for him. I don't need this, so let me just... Yeah, I never found another fire ring. Or another fire. Put that in my inventory. That's not like Elnar, yeah. What am I doing moving? That's slow. I'm not scared of slow. I'm immune to slow. Here we go. I don't think there's any blueprints here that I'm interested in. Continues to be very tiny. The tiniest Marlboro. Oh, okay, so he has... Okay, I caught up on that. Yeah, okay, so he does his music through Materia Collective. Okay, that makes sense. Stay top off. Don't care. I keep reflexively trying to move away from it, and it's like, it doesn't matter, I'm immune. You cannot slow me. You cannot inflict the worst status effect on me. You can do that to me, though. I forgot you could Blizzaga. Round 3 is doing some spicy things for you. Nope, I do not wish to get cursed. Here we go. Speaking of music, music stuff. I got my hands on the World Ends With You, both of the soundtracks for that. I'm pleased about that. That was a late birthday gift. That is a fun soundtrack. Would recommend. Although I don't... The World Ends With You is a hard game to recommend in the modern day, because it was kind of one of those games that uses the entire DS. Like, when I say the entire thing, I mean like all of the online functions. It uses both D-pad and touch screen, uses all the shoulder button, it does everything. The Street Pass stuff is tied to 100% completion, so you can't even like complete it. I know someone that has it, and I have gotten to try it a little bit, but I haven't, I haven't played enough of it to have a firm opinion, other than knowing that the combat is not as good, on the final mix. I don't know what they did to replace the old mechanics for pins. I understand why they did what they did to make combat more doable on the modern devices, but also relegating your partner to a tap button feels bad. Because the thing about The World Ends With You is that it really made use of the top screen and the bottom screen, and you had to do both simultaneously, like some kind of deranged chameleon. Which was kind of part of the fun. As an unhinged weirdo that 100%ed that goddamn game. Yeah, they... switching it over to just be a tap button, and they got rid of the whole second screen thing. It doesn't feel as good. That's about the only thing I can comment on, is that the combat isn't as good. I don't know much else about it, though, unfortunately. I found a shiny shard near the house. Looks like jewelry, but I wonder if it's real. What do you think? It's probably real. Here you go. Do I have anything to mail you? Here you go. I have a ruby. I have a real rock for you. Doesn't matter whether what you found is real or not. I have a real ruby. I carved it out of a mushroom. Alright. Let's see what we got. I can say that, Neo, The World Ends With You is also quite good. I beat that somewhat recently. And it is pretty good. I have not done another day with it, though. I haven't done the post-game stuff yet. I've been working on the... I've been doing the cleanup for it. I haven't done the post-game yet. So, I've been kind of running around and doing, like, the boss refights to get access to the extra, story bit. So... They definitely tried to modernize it for, like, playing with a controller. So, I'll give them credit. They tried to do basically, like, they tried to lean more into as, like, an kind of action RPG thing. And it doesn't feel bad that way. They made a big focus on combos, because instead of doing like the partner system that was in the original, so you focused on working on two characters doing separate things at the same time. Neo basically just makes all of your party members your health bar, like everybody just shares the same pool and just contributes to it. But there's a lot more focus on, like, doing combos.
When the grandfather of my grandfather's grandfather,
So, like, it's not as good as, it doesn't
land
feel as good as the
challenged the
original
might
if you,
of the
like,
Lilies.
in, like, a mastery
They
sense,
forged weapons of iron.
but it's still enjoyable. Take magic damage. Okay. Probably not going to do great here. I will take Cure right off the bat. Yes, please. I need a life orb, but I don't need Core Agony or anything. Oh, well, there we go. I am curious to see what another day looks like in Neo. Also, surprisingly, it took them an entire second game, but they finally did something relating to music rhythm. They did a breakout rhythm game at me, which fortunately was for basically just, that's how you boost your movement speed in the overworld. So I'll take it as being moderately inconsequential. I don't know what's going on with my controller again. Doing the lift again. Stop doing that. I don't appreciate the flop. Flop is kinda rude. I'll take a fish. This isn't a great dungeon for taking magic damage. There are, in fact, not many magical enemies here. care about fire here. Guess I'll take clear with me. Me letting myself have rocks dropped on my head. Doing a very good job of hurting me here. Power of having some real defense, I guess. Ooh, ow. Yeah, I forgot in Phase 3, like, Phase 2 adds new enemies, and then Phase 3 just gives all the enemies new things to do. I don't really notice in Bell Pass, because none of those enemies have new things to do. Like the big stagger slap. Ice Brand, which I think I have, so I'm not that worried about that. I don't feel like going backwards for that, so let's go. The back half. No, not the back half yet. Do want the ice when my controller will behave. Let's see, what else to ramble about? Getting towards the end of E33, and I can say with confidence that that game is a treasure. Like, just pure, unadulterated treasure of a game. Like, every non-human character is just, like, peak fiction. It has my favorite blue mage of all time. I think I can say that confidently. Easily the best blue mage type character. Kimari, get out of here. Hina, get out of here. Bart, get out of here. Even though Bart isn't specifically a blue mage. Like, nah, we don't need any of that. We need Monoko. Monoko is the greatest of treasures. He's so good. Just pure fun of a character design. He plays off the rest of the cast so good. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to the big, like, climactic point in the story. go. I did put in the legwork behind the scenes last night, because I didn't have much else to do, and finished up, did a bunch of the grind on, for Breath of Fire off camera, so should be more or less ready to just go through that. All I know of the game is that I saw comments summing up one of the game logs, and apparently indicates that the expedition before yours that came the closest to achieving the goal was a bunch of middle-aged nudist muscle men. I mean, that would be on brand, yeah. I found the music band. Music band. I've been murdered by a mime 4 times. The game introduces a couple of the mime fights to you, at very inopportune times, and you just kind of suffer. Like, you think I'm turning my nose up to getting an outfit called Baguette. No, I'm not. The baguette is mandatory. Like, it even has, like, wacky French music to go with it. It's a goddamn time. But yeah, I cannot recommend that one enough. As far as I can tell with my experience of it, and as someone who likes difficult things, who likes a decent challenge, but not, like, overly too much, the game is generally, if you're talking about, like, the main story stuff so far, I am expecting... Okay, I will preface this by saying I do expect the final boss to be complete bullshit in difficulty. If the director is to be believed, which I have reason to believe it. Yeah, the director for Expedition 33 like has a YouTube channel, and basically the only videos on it are like Devil May Cry fighting Virgil final boss triple S no damage kind of thing. And let's just say there is very strong evidence that the man may have put a little bit more than just liking Devil May Cry into the game. Every character has their own, like, basically class resources and systems and setup and stuff. Like, they all have their own mechanical selection that they function around. CL does fortune telling, so you basically... you stack resource 1, and then when you burn that resource, you make a second resource. And when the second resource is activated, you get, like, huge buffs and stuff. It's a neat little system. Gustav's, the main character, is really straightforward. It's literally, you just have a bar and it fills up as you do things. But there is a character later in the story, and he literally, his class resource is very literally the numbers from, or you know the style gauge from Devil May Cry? The letter that pops up and like it fills up as a bar, and then when the bar is filled, it moves on to the next thing. It moves up to the next letter grade. Yeah, he literally does that. That is his class resource, is the DMC style gauge. Like, even the font is, like, DMC style gauge font. And it works exactly the way you think it does for a turn-based RPG. It is very funny. So I am entirely expecting, like, the final boss to just destroy my entire ass off. But so far, all of the mainline fights have been pretty reasonable. Like, if you don't walk off the beaten path in that game, for the most part, the difficulty's pretty doable. Like, you're not really gonna... The game doesn't seem to expect you to go, like, completely out of your way in the big fights, which is fine. I don't mind, like, core path, because there is a lot of, like, strict content in that game. So I'm okay with that. But it is extra funny. Yeah, I'm curious to see what, like, what the end game stuff opens up into. But yeah, I just cannot, like, emphasize how phenomenal all of the non-human characters are. Like, SKA and Minoko are the best things ever. Like, period. I was in physical agony from laughing so hard yesterday. And the big revelation from the story did on SKA. It was very good. Stop doing the shield thing. Just chop. Do not shield. That is just extremely rude. There we go. Yeah, let me do the move that lets you just stop playing the game, and that's the only move I'm going to keep doing. My favorite. Again, also this guy just doing that. Go. I think I can manage. Yeah. There we go. I don't need you blowing up. My attack's good enough for you dealing with you. You have Excalibur. You can do this. Jump my magic like 10 points. Ah, it's her brother again. It was fake! You made me look like a fool. Take out the fish. I can't even fit the fish in my inventory. Sorry. You mailed me a fish, I will mail you a fish back. Yeah, it's fine. He's still happy with me. Oh, I mean, we've proven that we can just do that anyway. We've been doing that all game. My 900 letters from Mom, and I'm just like, yeah, here's all this fish I've been picking up. Oh. Yeah, okay, yeah, I want that. Give me the last pocket. Yes, please. You don't have to be around here somewhere. Rather uneventfully here. I got robbed for a non-significant amount of cash. Not like I gave it to them. Why did I do that? I should get some sleep. Why did I let them rob me? The game acknowledges that we very much had the complete and very easy option to just not get robbed. Another year completed. Next year I want to go up to Moshit, and then make the trip over. 8th year has come to a close. One day a star fell from the heavens. Memories lost their glow, and the crystal grew dim. From the darkness, a great evil soon emerged. The rest can be heard in Shella, but this is no children's tale. The meteor was a real as monsters in miasma. Great meteor that ruined the world. Matter, because we have the best thing. That kind of thing. All the materials I'm looking for are in Moshit. 12 cobs of corn. Okay. Can't make either of them yet. Grapes. Not the thing I want. Remedy. Okay, take that. Alright. Let's go talk to Tech's dad, because he has things that I don't care about, but I can sell them. I think I need iron shards for something. Ball, I don't care about. I think my apples a little bit. Alright. I don't know why I can't get them. My control sticks have been a little annoying lately. I think I've settled on, regardless of whether it's fiddly or not, I think the DualShock 4 has been kind of the best controller I've had at this point. Because these seem to have, like, weird issues with the control sticks. And the triggers having that, like, tension cord in them tends to cause more trouble than it's worth. And the DS4 just held up until I kind of mashed the A button into non-existence. Like, it was pretty much just, yeah, the button just failed. It held up through a bazillion hours of use. Outside of Steam, I didn't really have any issues with it. Once I got it sorted out, anyway. Alright, I think we're on Mosh at 3, so... I may as well do... Oh, I don't know if it's worth doing item one or not. We did a year, so there should be available on... Correct 2 should be available, which means we might be able to get the ring out of that. We haven't done Celebration 2 either. Probably do Celebration 2. I think that's the right call. Oh, it's the Luda Caravan. Why, hello there. Oh, hello. Well, how are things going? As they do. Just getting started, eh? Hang in there and you'll do fine. Just keep your chin up and you'll get your year's worth of myrrh in no time. Alright, well, see you around. Farewell. You're also running on an empty chalice. Alright. Listen's always what I said to do. Inflict damage, I can do that.
Jack was starving, so he ordered his Tonberry chefs to make dinner right away. But when Maggie awoke from her nap, she was furious to find the table bare. "How dare you forget my dinner?" she bellowed at her husband. Jack knew the trouble he was in, so he demanded the chefs make great haste. But, as always, they took their own good time.
It's in the highest bracket. Shouldn't be having to. We should not have problems getting into the highest bracket this time. Alright. Right off the bat, I'll take that. I'm gonna open this, but let's go... Let's go do this first. Yep. My controller will behave. Oh, no, no. Let me up, let me up. It's gonna piss off the whole manor, huh? Go. Pendant at the moment. As well as cash. I'll take that. Earth pendant. I need the star pendant. I have all the pockets at least, so that's nice. Can't fit any more things in our immediate pants. I don't think I need the life gem, but I'll take it just in case. So I don't think there's anything undead here, so... That door should remain open, so... I'll keep calling. Go out there in a second. I love your design, but... Come on, give me something to work with here, buddy. Alright, is that everything? That's everything. Alright, courtyard's clean, we just gotta do each room. Should be less stressful than what we just went through. Alright, so if we're lucky, we'll just get everything in one swing. I'm not gonna pretend that we will be. Yeah. Might have to make a rerun here. So, what I want... drops from the chefs, I believe? Ice magic doesn't matter here. Jack is a Gigas, so he doesn't care. There are still gargoyles, but I can use me some fire. Already liking this last pocket unlock. Feels good. Don't lie, for as much as I'm enjoying coming back to Breath of Fire for the first time in forever, which has genuinely been actually a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to my excuse to play Nine Souls again. So we've been into Maggie's room. We've done all the violence out in the courtyard. They are worth watching out for now, because they can do that. That is, you die instantly. You have to be pretty unfortunate to get caught by that, but also... I do not wish to die instantly. And get Surin. Turns out Tonberry is doing the thing Tonberries do best, is... concerning. I'm reminded of the... They basically did, like, Tonberry as, like, a super boss in... Final Fantasy 13. That could be, like, an interesting kind of cursed stream incentive at some point in history. Not sure. It's a game I'd be curious to revisit, but not meaningfully enough. Like, there are a couple games that I want to kind of stream as just maybe get a... Oh, no. Let me go. To just kind of, you know... give myself a new kind of... new thought on them. Big one coming to mind is, like, Berseria. A game I came into with the wrong perception of the game and wound up being about it. Which felt unfair in hindsight. And I think maybe streaming it would be an interesting way to revisit that. It's been on that list of things I've been threatening to do for a while. I mean, if the door panel's gonna be here, then just kind of wait. Alright. take the mithril, because I can at least mail them home. Nope, I am not getting zapped. Okay. One less thing I have to worry about. Go. I mean, hell, if we got the blueprint, we don't even have to finish the level, technically. Because, yeah, that blueprint will be pretty cool, but I need to get the parts for it. I appreciate it when the game decides to just give me the clavat symbol. I'm too worried if I miss something. Mostly just want the thing to come from through. Go. Game is not feeling graceful with me, huh? Oh, your game. Yeah, sorry, I only drops from the throwing cycle, so. Alright, one more room to go. Just need to go clean up the kitchen. Come on, controller, please. Where are you drifting? It was great for a while, and then suddenly started drifting again. I don't know why. Alright. Fish. I might just be predetermined to only give you food in here. Did not get any of the item I wanted. Ghosts. Ow, he snitched. This is only the third time I've murdered you. Okay, highlighted that. She'll show up. Means I need to go smack Maggie until she leaves. Come on, Mog. Honestly, just worried about you interrupting with hand swipe. can't see behind your husband. I don't see him. This is fixed camera. Here we go. Yeah, I think my defense is pretty adequate if a Cycle 3 boss is doing half a heart per hit. If they're doing minimum amount of damage possible, I'm doing pretty okay. I haven't gotten any letters from Denom, which is kind of bothering me. I spoke to him, and then he didn't show up in... Showed up in Shella, talked to him there until we ran out of dialogue. Crash. I hope the world's covered with flowers someday. Me too. I'm gonna press flowers over something. I don't have anything for you. 100 bucks. Yeah, Rash isn't family member. Someone that we interacted with at some point. Least damage. We do what, 132? Yeah, we did that. Right, thing I want in here? It is not in here. Candy Ring and Engetsuren. I think I picked up too many. No, because it gives you a 4 by default and then you get 4 slots to select from. You know, the previous year was pretty quick. I think I'm gonna be okay with earning an extra run on the Moshit here. Yeah, I do want what's in here. There is a special prize. I hear it's generally pretty polarizing with people that like cheese anyway. I know some people that like it and some people that absolutely hate it. Excuse me. Fashion kit. Not what I'm not sure I can even use a fashion kit, can I? An accessory for women. Yeah, I can't use that. New and Danish Shavardi was my surprise. Oh my god, cheese can taste like this? And then it's been all my life. Yeah, I've tried Havarti. It's still got too much bite for me. This stuff shouldn't have basically any bite to it. Yeah, my problem is, like, even a little bit is too much for me, in my experience. Mantle. Oh, it's inflict damage again, so at least this one's still easy to do. Actually, my answer might be... not that door. The proper answer might be... if I can get the clean up here. I can kill the things around the gargoyles. Without dying. Mind you. I'm on fire and poisoned. Okay, stop. 2 seconds. Okay, there we go. If I can just get rid of these guys. There we go. Have enough mithril to mail home. I don't care. At least that one being a pain in my neck. It's just inflict damage, which I can tell is just counting doing damage. Stuff just in case, but it's about a mozzarella mild or even softer. It's a long ass time since I had decent mozzarella, come to think of it. Yeah, I can tolerate mozzarella. It's about the only one. I can eat, like, pizza. That's about my extent for cheese. I have some like weird things like goldfish, like the goldfish crackers. I can eat stuff like that. Even though like it's cheddar, I can eat that. It just doesn't really have like that cheese bite to it. It's just kind of mostly cracker. It's just like seasoned cracker. God, they are stuck on the inside. Let me go. Let me go. Please, please, please. I'm stuck. Game, please. I'm stuck. I'm caught in frog loop. That was bullshit. Game just said, no, fuck you. Not much of anything I could have done about that. What if double frog? If we just stun locked you in a corner to death? I mean, to be fair, it isn't actually frog loop bad, because frog loop bad doesn't kill you. Frog loop just wastes 7 hours of your life. And that's not even being, like, a joke either. It literally goes that long. Frog loop is awful. It is, I think, in of itself, reason enough to not say that Final Fantasy VII is the best Final Fantasy. Like, that deducts at least 3 points from the letter grade alone, is the fact that frog loop can happen. And it can happen easily. Like it's just pure unmitigated ass. There are no words to describe exactly how terrible frog loop is. 'Cause, like, that happens in like a long climactic dungeon. I think that's the end of disc 1, actually. I think it's the end of disc 1 is where frog loop happens. It's disc 1 or disc 2. I think it's disc 1. So you've spent like over an hour in this dungeon and then suddenly you just trapped in the forever loop. Isn't that cool and great? You're just here now, forever. Reset your progress or just suffer. I'll spend all day here. I'll live without the upgrade if I don't get it, but you want it. That would be... Ugh. Game is not being kind to me on this one. Like, I haven't even gotten a feather yet. So I need... This dungeon has all of the materials you need for the best shield in the game. And the kicker is you need two of the random drops here. And these fuckers almost exclusively drop money. You know what? No, I don't feel bad about murdering you. You won't give me the goddamn feather. At which point, you should never really have to come back here. I'm pretty sure it's these guys drop it. Holy water. I don't know why the blaster cat has holy water, but alright. Sure. Alright, still no luck. Oh. Gotta hurry here. Or is this just the library? Yeah, we'll put the library. Not the first time I've confused myself. No, may as well. Nothing to do. Go. This is seed. Looks the game's gonna tell me that's a yellow feather. No, need all the yellow. Wheat seed, yeah. Fang charm. Alright, let's redo the boss. I was hoping maybe second time would be the charm to getting what we want, but... I might be able to wrangle it off camera. If not, oh well. Mostly because this is just a fun cutscene. Back to fight. I am slightly stronger this time. There we go. I'm kind of wiggling around a little bit, but I don't know how much I could actually move here. Not really. Yeah, so when Maggie is around, he'll also do, like, flexing. The heal. Which is why you kind of have to take out Maggie on the repeat playthroughs. There we go. He's leaving. I was doing okay. You kind of missed me on that one and then didn't. That's fine. Doing fine on the attrition here. I too can meet headless. Alright. About the same as last time. +5 attack is huge. Or the shield. The shield I can't make because I don't have the feathers. Alright. I can worry about getting feathers later. I would like to go to Celebration at this point, I think. I think that's the right call. I mean, given where we're at... I wonder if I can have Arts Pass or not. Can I buy the thing I'm... have? You make weapons and the guy over there makes weapons. You... Oh, at this point, no, you just sell the same stuff. Okay. That's for all. I need all the rubies. Alloy. Oh, I don't need lightning shields. Oh, hey! I believe that we should cherish memories throughout our lives. Think about it. Consider how empty our lives would be if we could remember nothing. Memories are beautiful indeed. Hey, Gertie. I'm sure you're definitely not Gertie. Anyway. Oh yeah, never checked. Love my loaf of bread I got from the well. My favorite. Shields. Oh, I need 1 feather and 2 orichalcum. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, well, not that I could make it even if I had the feather, so... It's seasoned with well juice. Yeah, exactly. That's how you know it's good. Everybody drinks from that well, so I'm sure it's fine. Yep, let's go over. My RPG remix so far, it's cool to see the clear renders and some of the weird enemy designs that were a bit muddy in the SNES. Yeah, it's genuinely really good. I really enjoyed how Base Escape handled most of the soundtrack. The visual style is good. Just the cutscenes were fun. Like, I don't think the cutscenes were particularly necessary, but I think they're still fun. And yeah, it generally just handled it really well. It also feels like they've incentivized you to have a little bit more like party variety by giving you all the cool like special fuck off moves that you get from charging the bar. Because everybody gets their own little arrangements and stuff, so you feel a little more incentivized to use multiple party members. A few days ago, a flan attacked us from behind. We barely survived the encounter. So, be on the lookout for a flan. Remember, your journey not for yourself alone, but for everyone in your village. Your lives depend on your safe return with the myrrh. We were almost murdered by this pudding pop. Okay. Sure, guys. I'll believe you. If you'd said anything bigger than a flan, I'd maybe believe you. Alright. Set out to sell the patient too.
The wind is strong here. Legend has it that from this cave, each and every gust of wind is born. I wonder why the wind here chills my face. It must have been born just moments ago. Perhaps it will blow across the land, growing warmer with each memory it gathers. The wind then plays its part by carrying those memories everywhere it goes. And once it is finished, here it shall return.
Open treasure. Okay, I think we can do that. Alright. Celebration Cave. I was talking about Switch stuff. I need to, like, finish Brothership. I'm at Final Dunge. I need to work on that. Let's do that for now. Work. Gravity does not work on you, but it does work on the bees. Okay. Go. Okay. Here. It's worth getting slapped for. Yeah, I have that. I have Legends Arceus to try. What else did I get? That was forever ago for like Christmas. I got like a big handful of Switch games. So what do we got? I got that. I got Dragon Quest 3, and I need to finish Pokemon Scarlet. Yeah, those are the 4 that I have here. It's like Mario Beholds, but I'll admit it is the most Pokemon game has held me since Gen 2 remakes and Gen 4. That's fair. I did some interesting stuff, so one of those I am curious to at least give it a shot. I'm gonna do charge attack here. I'm just gonna hold both. There we go. I'm not gonna get too crazy here because it is cycle 2. So I'm mostly just in it for the healing item because I got the good prize for this area already, so I have the nicest thing this dungeon has to offer. Which is why we're kind of tearing everything up here. I've kind of officially fully moved out of Cycle 2 being a concern, except for maybe Ravenna. I think Ravenna is like the only 2 cycle threat for me at this point. Don't remember if there's any undead here. Yeah, I should probably, before I do pick up Legends Arceus, I probably want to finish Gen 9. I'm basically at the Elite Four at this point, so I haven't really... I kind of left off at a weird spot to leave off. Or I pick up a different Pokemon game that isn't like me just playing Crystal Clear again. Has something to do in the background. Which I have to key that up for being possibly the next thing we do after Crystal Chronicles here on Monday slot. Might bring back Pokemon stream. Since I last streamed that, that ROM hack has finished content updates. There are no more updates left for it. Darkslayer has moved on to new projects. But yeah, that's feature complete, and it also lets you now just color the whole team, so you don't have to like manually do all the color presets one at a time and just kind of cycle them. Like, now you can just set the team up and be done, which is nice. That is a fun and good feature. I am glad that they found a solution for that. That was kind of a problem. Oh look, it's the non-fancy version of Jack. Jack Moss. Also, I can split that. Nothing down here that can really bully me, so... Not like in the last area, anyway. So... Should be okay without. Nice being able to have, like, a utility spell, a healing spell, and an Aga all in one selection. I also still haven't touched Metaphor yet. I got Metaphor Refantasio. I picked that up, but I haven't gotten around to playing it because I've been doing Fire Obscure instead. I think I picked up Life Orb already. I think I'm going backwards here. Oh. Not the end of the world. Big level with lots of things to smack. Not that cash has been a problem for me, because I'm, like, rolling in Mithril. Call my metal mithril because it's, you know, mythical in nature. Anyway, I have like 900 of them. I may as well be using them for currency at this rate. On the ball. Tiger's Claw, probably. Yeah, just so much goddamn mithril. Worm doesn't care about ice, and it doesn't care about zap. Anyway, yeah, those little hanging chimes are a absolute nightmare if you have certain charge attacks and not others. Like, fortunately, Soul Shot is just like a big orb that hits things, whereas like if you have like sweep, or the weird like you have the sweep, you got the weird like pop attack, that kind of sucks for that. The one that really sucks is the paddle. One of the Selkie ones, the racket, is a charge shot that shoots a little bullet. And, like, it's good in general, but for Celebration specifically, it sucks. Return of Worm. Worm now has ads. The most annoying ads in the world. Okay. That is the easiest thing in the world. What if we just drag the enemies in closer, you know? We just give them a bunch of time to slap me. There's a cutscene or two I want to see before we've ended the game completely, so... No, I think statistically we're pretty good for that right now. Ideally, we'll have about 80 memories. Have maximum pocket capacity. I'm not too worried about the final heart. Final heart would be nice, but not mandatory. Probably didn't get the best score because I just kind of pushed through here. From Morris. Good heavens, I have to sell the calf. I never thought I'd be torn from her. If only we had a little more money, I wouldn't have to sell her. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Well, here you go. Here's some cash. There you go. Tell me what there's something on though. Yeah, it's not a great score for Celebration. Take the Kaiser Knuckles. Give me more punch. You know, I do want to do the Kuruk. It's going to be a long one, but I do want to go check one place real quick, because... I suppose I should have done this earlier than sooner, but oh well. Because, yeah, I don't plan on going through that full storyline at this point in the game. But... it's worth checking out at least. Getting it started, if nothing else. Yeah, I could have started this, like, 3 years ago? Ah, first pass. What you guys up to? Hello there. We caught a great many monsters today. Of course, we're exhausted from it all, but it's been such a good day, we'll give you this. Is that alright with you? No objections whatsoever. Go ahead and take it, friend. Pearl's Whisker, which I didn't need, but hey, appreciate it. Vena's back up, which means the Kuruk is back up. Yeah, let's head through here real quick. I don't remember what I'm missing. So. Oh, hey. That's a funny guy there. Anyway, you'll notice that this Miasma stream is a little bit different than the other ones. It's rather golden. More visual clarity than normal. How bright it is. The Abyss. Alright. Welcome to Magman. Pretty sure one of these is a Moogle. Yeah, there's something strange about Magmill in particular. Somebody's invoked the name of Magmill as a land of legend. Yeah, there's these weird glowing cocoons. Yep. This is the area right before the final dungeon. Oh, hi, Stiltskin. What are those things? They do nothing but sleep. Well, I hope they're awake next time I come by. I think you're faking it. So you're running around. So yeah, these are carbuncles. Big goofy guys. They have some interesting things to say about the world. Is it really a carbuncle if it doesn't eat itself? Look, I don't know, but all I can say, this is a Final Fantasy carbuncle, not a Sonic the Hedgehog carbuncle. I don't know what them there Sonics have been up to, but... there it is. I don't think any art exists of the Sonic carbuncle. That would be impressive. my stamp card? What am I missing? We went over this previously, but, you know. I mean, it's maybe Carbuncle from the Mean Bean Machine. That'd probably be about right. Does that Sonic use the cartoon as the base? Because I know Mean Bean Machine does. I don't know, vice versa. Yes, here we are. Alright, I am missing... So, the other one attached to the one that we just got is the final dungeon. That is... I'm apparently missing the one in Damon's Court, and... Telepation. The place we were just in. Okay. Alright, so we gotta go back into Celebration. Alright, so... Celebration and Damon's Court. We can go do Damon's Court now. That's fine. I think we're at Court 3, so... Not a bad time. The carbuncle that eats itself is an item in Sonic Shuffle. Ah, I didn't know it was an item. It eats all of your force gems until there are none, and then it eats itself. I feel like that raises more questions. Also, hey Tama. You've missed the carbuncle. Hey, hit A button, please. Was that a small carbuncle or a large one? It was a large one. Big and goofy looking, and looks like holding a crystal over it, a little red crystal over its head. The big goofy guys in this one. Alright, yeah, let's go to do the court, because that's apparently the only two I'm missing. One of two. Also, all this moving around means I'm more likely to get events. What came to me last night when I looked up into the sky? That's good. Got this event again? I got this event, though. Okay, let me check something. We literally just had this one. Okay. Looking it up, apparently the guidebook is wrong. It doesn't matter which one you pick, so... Okay. That's fine. I guess this cutscene just repeats itself then. So, Artemishan thinks that he's gonna be a star. Anyway. I think we can help prove that he will in fact be one. Alright, hand over everything you got. Not getting past me. Okay. Woogles are too cute to hurt. Alright, got you surrounded. Oh, nah. And so he became a star. Big time. Yeah, apparently it doesn't matter which one you pick. Means they didn't really have to let them rob us in the first place, but whatever. Alright. You're actually supposed to choose that option. It does feel like the option you're supposed to choose. So, yeah. Well, we did both. So, I'm surprised the game let us do both, because I don't normally get to see both. Alright. I believe it is... Yep. Cycle 3.
Never underestimate.
Alright. Yep. Welcome to Cycle 3, the Daemon Court. I do want gravity. Okay, take fire. We can go this way first. I'm gonna ignore the undead. The enemy with focus attacks, I was not paying attention to that. Spooky ghosts making things difficult. Also on fire, which is half my defense. I actually end up dying in the Daemon Court at some point. It's fortunately one of the better dungeons to die in. Still have no idea what that lifestone is, though. Oh, well, there was cure here. Well, that would have made my life a lot easier. Oh well. remember one stage does really rude, like, you have to fight an undead to get, like... Oh, it might be the final dungeon. I'm just proposing now. Not worth the headache. I really don't remember where the life ring is. There it is. Yeah, okay. As soon as I mentioned that, yeah, having to do the rude thing of killing the undead first before it gives you the goddamn life stone. Yeah, sure, game. My conversation with someone in YouTube comments who is genuinely addressing me, seemingly as if trying to prompt an AI with no self-awareness of it. Disturbing. I mean, that stuff is brain poison by every definition, it seems. If I might recommend exactly how particularly unhinged it gets, because there are real, actual cases of people following through on it. If you're looking for something like an interesting piece, Caitlin Conrad did a deep dive on a therapist chatbot. And boy, is that a grim one. Interesting topic, but grim. But yeah, I definitely recommend that video if you're interested. I mean, fair. It is, again. Although it does end on a cheery note. Sort of. But yeah, it seems like touching that stuff in general is just complete, like, mind poison. Especially if you have, like, conditions in the first place. I could not get a break long enough to... Go. Yep, there's a reason we keep those around. It's just they have a habit of clogging up the inventory. Oop, didn't go like that. Holy water. Alright. Get you over here. Let's go clean up this side before I go worry about the bits. There we go. Now we're trying to get the attack in there. Actually, the subject stuff kind of reminds me that Western Kabuki ended. Shifted gears into doing something else. They're an interesting crew. Well, one of them's an onion writer. I'm not worried about the wire. Someone's actually letting me, like, tackle them in chunks and not just, like, pissing off the entire horde. Which I am cool with. Go. Also, I guess I did beat a biotic factor as well, like right before stream. Although, did the extra quest and didn't get credit for it, so I'm not entirely sure what's going on with that. Maybe I'm just missing something. Of course, the big guy has a hammer, so I can't just go around him. Hammer continues to be a problem. That's at least the endless rain of damage handled. That's fine. I'll take more mithril. Why not? Yeah, I mean, we're in tier 3, so... Pick a knife. I mean, this is also, like, mid-stage tier 3, so... Kind of, like, skipping a couple steps here. Which is fine. Charge attack also works. Also worth noting, these are definitely designed for multiplayer. So, if we're jumping in the solo. fine. As long as you're in my attack range. There we go. You just have sword. Blast. Go. I mean, hey, as the intro said, never underestimate a monster. Okay, let's not get hit while we're on fire. I think my defense halved is. Actually, it doesn't seem to have your defense, but it does seem to cut it significantly enough to be a problem. I'm noticing my stat change on the screen, and I'm actually paying attention to it now. There we go. I don't think... Moon pendant? Don't care about that. Moon pendant is trivial. I need the star pendant. No, I need the sun pendant, I believe. Or sun. I forget if I need the gold for anything, but I don't need the mithril for anything. I'm mostly just stocking it up as some things to sell or give to Dad. But I have a little more range on that. Great. I mean, if you both want to just fan the place I can blast you both with, I'll take that. Alright. Visible charge. Yeah. I think it, like, says it's Biggs or Wedge or something. Reminds you of Biggs or Wedge. Biggs. Oh, I can talk. Reminds you of Biggs or Wedge or something like that on it as well. Like, I think it does reference one of the characters when you interact with it. Final Fantasy loves to remind you that Biggs and Wedge exist. It's like their favorite thing to reference. then... I think it was kind of the main reason we came here. Also, I've still not seen the golden skirmisher. Probably on the northern one. You should not have much alpha. I don't want the lizard milk. Meat, whatever. I don't want the lizard milk. Guys aren't inherently dangerous. Let's not get overwhelmed. Alright, good. It's not so much they're doing a scary amount of damage, they're just kind of unrelenting about it. Alright, so the thing I'm picking up of any interest. Delicious bread. Virtuous weapon, I don't care about. Or victorious weapon. This, I can make bread. Bread. Dungeon Meshi is good. I need to sit down and, like, read all of it. Oh, wow. That's... Why is the whole goddamn word here? Huh. Bye. Okay. Alright, I don't need holy anymore. I don't need gravity anymore. I have 2 thunders. I went out of my way to pick up thunder orbs, right? Well, that Thundara did need some, like, work, so... Fine, you wanna stay in shooting range, I'm okay with it. Oh, good. Free toast. Progress. Right, we've split a dent. Win the horde. We're getting there. We're finally thinning the horde a little bit. It's not my thing, it's charge focused attack, or use focused attacks. Onion sword. Ooh. I played a Final Fantasy before. It's been a while since I played Final Fantasy 3. It's me thinking about it now, for obvious reasons. So, mobile house. Where are you? Boxes. Here, damn it. Yeah. Could be. They're up along the wall somewhere. I'm very wrong. Alright, let's go get the key first. Key over here. I'm sorry, Mog. You're just gonna have to live here. I'm a little occupied with this key. You'll get a nap moment in a second. Camera's funny because of Mog, but also because I was opening the gate there. Alright, Mog, you take that. Just for a second. Here it is. I smeared my face on that earlier and I didn't get a prompt. Oh. You. There we go. All that's left is Celebration, which we can get non-Celebration 3, which will be in 2 years from now. And then... yeah, I think basically what we're gonna have to do is next year run around and then do stuff for next year, start year 11 by doing Celebration Cave. And then we should be able to finish... oh, let's finish the game from there. I'm not too worried about doing, like, Ravenna 3 or anything. We're mostly just repeating content at this point, so... we're just trying to get story things to happen, so... yeah, we'll go to the Korok next year. Yeah, we can do the Korok and Ravenna while we're there, and then head up to... oh, no. Well, we can do... I guess we could do Taida 3, and then wrap down and around and go up to do the Korok 2 and Ravenna 2. I'm not too worried about doing 3s on them. Well, I was hoping to do Korok 2 with side quest, but game won't give me the side quest. So, hell if I know. Not doing anything funny this time. I don't remember if Lizard King does anything funny. We block in cycle 2. Oh, this is arrows get aim elements. That's what it is. So I feel like I remember I don't remember him doing anything in 3. And I was like, oh right, he adds element to arrow. Apply status effect to attack is, yeah. Safe in case I get set on fire. There we go. Alright. Slain. Alright, who's it from? I'm trying to get interesting places that aren't just family now. It's from Morris again. Or you. I know, indeed it is tragic, but I have to do this for our livelihood. Poor little cow, forgive us. She won't forgive you. I was just like, oh yeah, that's a shame. And it's just like, I know, it's tragic. I mailed you money, so you didn't have to sell the cow. I like how both of these are just like, fuck you. The cow will not forgive you. I'm gonna mail you a taser. I believe Morse is the guy I bought the cow from. we got here? Okay, I do want the orichalcum, but... I'm gonna take the +5 to magic. That's a pretty big stat boost. I'll take the +5. I skipped the last +5 for a recipe. Today I learned a flam that gelatinous bodies have no arms or legs. They attack by coiling up their bodies and springing at foes in a ferocious headbutt. They also spit a sticky acid substance from their gaping mouths. Though this acid lacks the power to melt weapons or armor, it can restrict the victim's movement. I just noticed that the display for that got shoved over one pixel. It's now distracting me. What happened? Oh well. I'd like to bother fixing it this stream. Magmel, the village of legend. Or rather, a village trying to disappear from legend. As time stopped here, the air is stifling. A peculiar wind blows through. Their brigands suddenly appeared and surrounded the caravan. They demanded I leave behind all my valuables. Undaunted, I decided to charge through their blockade. Sorry I ran you over, little Moogle. I had a feeling you'd survive. I feel like you'd survive being trampled. Ugh. Curtain falls on my 9th year. A demon awoke, ravenous, and began to swallow the shadows. Monsters sprouted in their wake. The tale is filled with many opposing elements. Like stars in the darkness, the princess and the demon, crystals glow in the monsters. And behind them all lie memories. I think it's trying to convey something important. I wonder if the memory stat is important for some reason. Anyway. Hi Dad, can I get my allowance? Alright, let's go clean up my inventory a bit. Spring water that I don't care about. Alright. One of those. 1, 2, 3. I don't really need mithril, but I do want to keep hands. Don't need extra holy water. Everybody like doubled my income just by selling mithril. If there was a stock market, I'd be building it in mithril. I have also realized it has been a minute since I have saved. Make sure we save. We could do Goblin 3 if I wanted. Right, I wanted to do Kurik 2 and Ravenna 2. Could also do Desert 2. And Mountain 2. You know what, just maximize our drops. Let's go the long way, I guess. We lilties were the lords of this land. I said we built this very road for wars that waged. And the fighting was long over by the time the road was completed. Today I travel this road as a caravaner. I take pride in that. I'd rather march down this road seeking to protect my people than I would to attack someone, wouldn't you? Thanks for sure. You know, if you ignore the blood-stained history. Yes, by walking this road, we build a new road to our future. Yeah, let's take the long way. I'm okay with taking the long road. I have cash to spare for boat trips, so let's do it. Maybe you'll see some extra events while we're at it. Because yeah, I think what I want to do is Kurik and Ravenna, and then wrap back down and around and go to Lenari. I think the desert will be good, because we don't have to, like, hunt and peck around for the element puzzle again. I think that's the right call. Yep. Take me across. Okay, we're up to 80 memories, which is kind of the minimum you really need to beat the game, so... I mean, you could probably do it with a lot less, but... be doing it comfortably, you want 80. Do that. You know what, while we're here... I shouldn't have checked last time I was here. Speaking of Morris... let's see. can tell if it's the right time to hang out here. It is not. Okay. I never seem to remember what years it's in. So on certain years, there's cow racing. We qualify for cow racing. But I have not found the year, and I don't remember. I'm not checking every single year over here, so... Yeah, there is cow racing. Why would you raise cows? Beyond me, but you can do it. I do something with all those caravan years, evidently. Alright. Welcome back to the Kuruk. Year 2, or Cycle 2. Boy damage, that's a funny one. I mean, if I get lucky, we'll get the thing I want here, but... don't have the best bonus for getting that, so... So I gotta find a life orb somewhere, but otherwise... Thought that I'm like the last possible frame I could have. There it is. Alright. Don't need all of these. Need to fire cure. There we go. Just Phoenix Downs just exploding out of every pocket. Can't really do much anything with that. I'm not minding the bombs because, well, they're easy to kill. I don't need chili gel. I'll just passively recover anyway. Signs for a holy shield. Holy shield's pretty good. I think that resists curse. Fortunately, it's kind of not. I mean, it's better than what I'm using. Curse resist is something. It's not the one I want. But, like, technically, I would be willing to acquiesce on a shield. If it were the rune shield. Otherwise, it's just kind of not worth my time to switch shields. Rune Shield and the Saint Shield have the same defense, but Rune Shield has, like, a good ability. It adds a few meters to your casting range. So it just gives you better magic control. So you could argue that that is the best shield mechanically. But the legendary shield is... it's a Chocobo shield. Why wouldn't you want it? It's very fun, and it also visibly matches Excalibur's, so it's the same color palette. Of course I want that. Alright. Doing a very good job avoiding damage. You know, mostly because I keep getting shot before I can identify the thing that's going to shoot me. Not like face tanking things, but still taking more than I care for. I didn't even touch that time. What a rude fish. Go. I've been tried recently if, like, my life as a king would be optional, although, again, that game is a lot of nothing happening. Teddy bear. I don't know how I feel about finding a teddy bear in the swamp. It is basically an ancestral burial ground at this point. Not make my head around it. That's really low the tongue hitbox. Alright, come on. Don't care, immune to slow. Sapient pudding dropped the chunk of meat. I like that. I don't like that you gave me meat. What was the pudding full of meat? It's not even a black pudding either. It's a regular ass flan. Stuck in the corner here. Red slippers. I think I have those already. I'll waste my time. And score. So I think these basically, these kind of backwards ones function by, like, you have like a set bonus, like extra score, and then that goes down each time you get hit as you build up your general score from doing stuff. Alright. We're entering the back half of Kirk, which means it is in fact time to start encountering behemoths again. Avoid taking damage. Welcome to Behemoth Town. Alright. Well. Oh boy, and I attracted the sun gun. Yeah. Good luck. Avoiding damage, yeah. I'm really primed to avoid damage in this situation. Can't even magic the stone guy either. I mean, I could holy it, but also... Go, alright. Oof. Alright. Hey, a prize worth my problems. I'm for the moment gonna do gravity. I'm probably gonna bump into some ghosts, but for the moment. Second I bump into ghosts. Alright, never mind the fire. As soon as I'm like, yeah, sure. Apparently just running into it didn't bother it. I'm still gonna have to keep picking fights with the behemoths because I want the Orichalcum. Honestly, I might not have time to actually do Ravenna. Because that is a big dunge. We have like half an hour. I might actually just take the backpedal and go over to mosh it and just try and mosh it again. Because all I need is the feather, so... If I can get me the feather, it'll be a really good spot. Dragging that down. Alright. I drink Behemoth Country. I don't want the ghost. Taking less damage by just kind of base tanking a little bit here. Oh, no. Okay. Good. Wow, one hit away. Hey, second Orichalcum. Cool, we're good. Did not need to take that earlier. That's why I was like, I probably don't need the Orichalcum. I have 3 thunders. Okay, yeah, I can ditch that. I don't need that. Also don't need the extra blizzards. Cool. Yeah, I definitely want to go back to the manor then, because if we can get a gosh darn feather, I'll have the best shield in the game, so... That would be nice. Nice of you to walk through that. Worth just pushing through because I might get the Orichalcum because I do need another one, I believe. So. Oh no. Alright, we're okay, we're okay. Doing a real bad job of not taking damage right now. No. Diamond ore. Ooh, that I think I can use. Not use the time salad though. I got everything I kind of really want. I don't think my score is getting any better here. I think I found something I don't have, so let's just move on. Basically have time to do like a manor, but not like Ravenna. Ravenna is... We can save that for next time. I mean, honestly, if I get the shield, I should be good enough. I have time armor, which is perfectly adequate for what I want, so... Anyway, rest in peace, Gremlin. Wasn't the best plan you had. Alright. Laser beam. Go. Dragon Lich basically always has low HP. Like, even Cycle 3, it's pretty quick to kill. It's almost entirely relying on being undead gimmick and poison. Yeah, let's go over to Masha. And hit the bunny button to play the funny sound on cutscenes. never get tired of this. Another letter from Morris. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks to you, we don't need the cellar. Here, take this as a token for our gratitude. Milk. I don't want the milk. I'll say thank you in return. I guess me mailing the money, paid off. I don't know. Anything for you. I don't need the mail milk. Milk in the mail. Huh. Did not bad? Teddy bear or red slippers? I care a bit more. I mean, that would bring my magic up to 50. But also, I care more about the defense. Yeah, I'm gonna end up taking more of a long road here, because I'm just gonna head over to Moshed at this point. Because I don't have time to do Ravenna or Lenari, which are kind of what I want to do here. So we have time for a Moshed. I have all of the Orichalcum I need, so I know where to get the shield made, so... We can do Celebration next year. Still haven't seen the end of the Shella story, which kind of bothers me, because I want to see the end of the Shella. That has to happen. It's the last thing in the Shella story, and it is the best part. I believe the merchants are in town here as well, so I can offload some of my crap into supplies. Yeah, you can do the shield. I just need the feather. 3 grand. Sure. Did I grab the thing here? No, I didn't. Rainwater. Oh, shop is not in town today. Instead of making you guys suffer through another thing of mosh it, maybe I'll just end it loyally tonight. I can try and grind out the yellow feather on my own time. Because yeah, I think pretty much getting that shield and seeing a few more cutscenes is the last thing on the list. I extremely want to see that one cutscene though. It's so good. So there's places to sell stuff here. Here. A decent stack of diamond ores. I don't mean two of them, I think. I'm not gonna worry about the iron shards at this point. That cleans up some inventory space. And Smith over here. Eternal armor. Okay. I'd gotten a little luckier with the frog there. I could have gotten different armor. Eternal mail. What does Eternal Mail have to offer me? Eternal Mail. Resist stop. 23 points. Whereas the time plate that I have is also 23. And just slow. Slow is more of a problem. And automod doing its job for a change. Okay, so yeah, I can actually just ditch the Eternal. Because I have time armor. I think so Clavas can also wear the strongest armor in the game. Which I believe you get from Kalanda, I think. Don't remember specifically off the top of my head. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end this a little early here. I just kind of don't have time to do the next progression points. I do want to stop and check this real quick. I guess we saw it during the year end. We made a Moogle a star. Alright. Doesn't hurt to have a backup. Alright, so yeah, I'll knock this off here, because I can't quite do the plans that I want with the time frame we have. Got 15 minutes to do, like, the second biggest dungeon in the game. Yeah. So, we'll knock this off here. So yeah, let's say goodnight. Catch you guys later, and I'll see you guys Friday for what is probably the end of Breath of Fire 4. So, yeah. Good night. Hope you guys enjoyed more Crystal Chronicles, because, yeah. I'm always enjoying an excuse to come back to this game, so it's been nice. See you guys later.